Hey friends, it's Christine from Spotted Horse Design Company, and today I'm going to teach you how to make my Bobble Christmas ornament cover. So for supplies, I'm going to be using Heartland worsted yarn in this color palette. I am making all of my Christmas ornaments this year using this color palette, but you are free to choose whatever color suits your fancy. I'm also going to be using a 5mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, a tapestry needle, and a tape measure. And of course, before I forget, you're also going to need a 3.15 inch clear plastic Christmas ornament. Alternatively, you can also use a styrofoam ball as well, as long as it is at least 3 inches in diameter. All right, so to begin, we're just going to make a magic circle. Use whatever your preferred method is. And once you've made your circle, go ahead and chain 1. And now we're going to work 9 half double crochet stitches into our circle. Once you've completed your 9 half double crochet stitches, go ahead and take your tail and just pull the circle closed. And now you're going to join to the very first stitch with a slip stitch. And then chain 1. So your very first round here should be 9 half double crochet stitches. So moving on to round 2, now the chain 1 does not count as a stitch here or anywhere else in this pattern. So we are going to start round 2 by working 2 half double crochet stitches in the very first stitch. And then we're going to complete the round by working 2 half double crochet stitches in each stitch all the way around. So go ahead and crochet with me as we finish up this round. Now, once you've made it all the way around, go ahead and join with a slip stitch to the very first stitch and chain 1. Your stitch count for this second round should be 18 half double crochet stitches. So now to begin round 3, again, your chain 1 does not count as a stitch, so we're going to work directly into this first stitch here. We're going to work 2 half double crochet stitches. And now for the next stitch, you're going to work 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch, you'll work 2 half double crochet stitches. And then in the next stitch here, you're going to work 1 half double crochet stitch. We are going to repeat this sequence. So 2 half double crochets in the next, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets in the next, and then 1 half double crochet. We're going to repeat that sequence all the way around, ending with 1 half double crochet in the very last stitch. So let's see, I need to do 2 half double crochets for my next stitch. And then the next stitch is 1 half double crochet. So go ahead and crochet with me. Remember, the sequence is 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, 1 half double crochet in the next. We're just going to repeat that sequence together all the way around. Once you've come to the end of this round, go ahead and join to the very first stitch with a slip stitch and chain 1. The final stitch count for this round should be 27 half double crochet stitches. To begin round 4, we're going to start by making 2 half double crochet stitches in the very first stitch. And then we're going to work 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. And we're going to repeat that sequence all the way around. So 2 half double crochet stitches in the next stitch, and then 1 half double crochet stitch in the next, and then 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. So again, that sequence is 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and then 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. We're going to repeat this sequence all the way around. You're going to end these last 2 stitches, you're going to end with 1 half double crochet in each of the last 2 stitches. So let's crochet this 4th round together. Once you've come to the end of this round, go ahead and join to the very first stitch with a slip stitch and chain 1. Your final stitch count for this 4th round should be 36 half double crochet stitches. So once your first 4 rounds are complete, your circle should measure just about 3 inches across. So we're looking good here. I am going to keep going. Now we are no longer increasing, so this next round, all we're going to do is work 1 half double crochet in this first stitch here and in each stitch all the way around. So go ahead and crochet this 5th round with me. Now, once you've come to the end of that round, go ahead and join with a slip stitch to the very first stitch, but don't chain one. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our contrasting color. Now you can leave your current color attached. I did. If you don't like working with two skeins attached to your work, then you can go ahead and fasten off. That's fine. But I just left it on because we're only working 3 rounds with this color, and then we can fasten this off and then just go back to this. So you do whatever you're most comfortable with. So you're going to take your contrasting color, pop that onto your hook, and then just pull this through. This is going to count as your chain 1. And I do just kind of tug down on my previous color there. So this round is going to be just like the last round that we just worked. The only difference is you're working with your contrasting color this time around. So we're going to work 1 half double crochet in the first stitch and in each stitch all the way around. So go ahead and crochet with me. Again, we're working with our contrasting color, and we are just working 1 half double crochet stitch in each stitch all the way around. Now, once you've come to the end of that round, go ahead and join with a slip stitch to this very first stitch and chain 1. And now we're actually going to turn our work. We're going to be working from the inside of our cover for just this round. Now, also on this round, we are going to be working into the 3rd loop. So if you don't know, I'm going to turn this back around so you can see from the right side, but a half double crochet stitch actually has 3 loops. Normally we work under these 2 top loops here, but there is a 3rd loop on the back, right back here. And this is the loop we're going to be working under. But since we are working from the wrong side, we're working from the inside of our work, that 3rd loop is facing us. It's right in front here. So this is where we're going to be making all of our stitches. You're not going to worry about either of these loops on top. Here, we're going to be inserting our hook into this this loop right in the front. That's where the 3rd loop is. All right, so to begin this round, we're going to start by making a half double crochet stitch in the 3rd loop. Again, it's facing us in this very first stitch. And now we're going to make a bobble stitch in the front loop of this next stitch. We're working in the front loops in all of these stitches all the way around. That way I don't have to keep repeating myself to always insert your hook into the 3rd loop here. So we're always going to insert our hook into that 3rd loop for this entire round. So to make a bobble stitch, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into this loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And we're going to repeat those steps 3 more times. So yarn over, insert your hook into the same loop that you just worked into, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You've got 3 loops on your hook now, or you should at least. Yarn over, insert your hook into the same loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You should have 4 loops on your hook now. And then the last time, insert your hook, or yarn over, now insert your hook into the same loop one last time, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. And now you've got 5 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. So we're working from the wrong side, but our bobble is going to pop out on the right side, just like we want it to. So for the next stitch, we're just going to work a half double crochet stitch. And now for this next stitch, we're going to work another bobble stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook into that 3rd loop, and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. We're going to repeat that 3 more times. Yarn over, insert your hook into the 3rd loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook into the loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Last time, yarn over, insert your hook into the loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You should now have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 5 loops. And now for the next stitch, we're just going to work a regular old half double crochet stitch. And for this round, we're just going to alternate 1 bobble stitch, 1 half double crochet, 1 bobble, 1 half double crochet stitch, all the way around. So we just made our half double crochet. Now it's time to work another bobble. So I'm going to walk you through that again. Yarn over, insert your hook into the 3rd loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook into the loop again, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook into the loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and last time you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the loop, pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That leaves you with 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 5 loops. So I'm going to walk you through all of that one more time. So we just made our bobble stitch, so now it's time to just work a regular half double crochet in this next stitch. And now our bobble stitch again. So yarn over, insert your hook into that 3rd loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the same loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the loop and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Last time, yarn over, insert your hook into the loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You've got 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And now if you just take a minute to look at the front of your cover here, you can see all of your pretty baubles popping out on the front of your work here. So go ahead and crochet with me. Again, we are just alternating 1 half double crochet stitch and 1 bobble stitch all the way around. You should end with a bobble stitch as your last stitch for this round. You should have a total of 18 stitches each, or 18 each of half double crochets and 18 bobble stitches. So let's go ahead and crochet the rest of this round together. right, now once you've come to the end of that round, go ahead and join with a slip stitch to the very first stitch and chain one. And now we're going to turn our work again, and we're not going to turn anymore. That was it. We just needed to make our baubles, and those need to be worked from the wrong side. So we're going to continue to work from the right side from now on. And now we're just going to work 1 half double crochet stitch in each stitch all the way around. So go ahead and crochet this round with me. And once you've come to the end of this round, go ahead and join with a slip stitch to the very first stitch, but don't chain one because we're actually going to fasten off this color and then we're going to go back to using our original color. So with this color still on your hook here, go ahead and pick up the first color that you were working with. For me, it's red. And you're just going to pull that through. And this is going to count as our chain one for this round. All right, now for this round, we are actually going to go back to working in the third loop. The difference is when we were working into the third loop before, it was facing us because we were working from the wrong side. But since the right side is now facing us once again, you're going to have to tilt your work towards you. And now you can see that that third loop is now on the opposite side of our work. And that's where we're going to insert our hook for this round. So I'm just going to make a blanket statement right now so I don't have to say it for every single stitch. We are working into the third loop along this back side here for every stitch of this round. So we're going to start by working a half double crochet, and sometimes the very first stitch, that third loop, can be a little tough to work into, but they're all easier after that. So working a half double crochet in the third loop of that first stitch, and now we're going to work a half double crochet stitch in the third loop in each stitch all the way around. So go ahead and crochet this round with me. And once you've made it to the end of that round, go ahead and join with a slip stitch to the first stitch and chain 1. And now this next row is just going to be another half double crochet row, but we're just working under both loops like normal. And this is also the last row that we're going to make before we start our decreases. So we're just going to start by working 1 half double crochet in the first stitch and in each stitch all the way around. Again, we are just working under the 2 loops, the 2 top loops that we normally work under. We're not bothering with that 3rd loop anymore. Once you've come to the end of that round, go ahead and join with a slip stitch to the very first stitch and chain 1. So now we're going to begin our first of 2 decreasing rows. We're going to make our first decreasing row without the bobble inside, and then once we finish that first decreasing round, we're going to pop it inside and then continue crocheting with the bobble inside. So I actually do my own modification of the half double crochet decrease. It is kind of a bulky stitch on its own, so I have modified it a little bit just to take out some of the bulk. And this is, I just want to say that this is my own modification. This is a very unofficial way to do it, but this is what works for this pattern. So we are going to work half double crochet decreases over 2 stitches all the way around from now until the end, until we're finished. So to do my version of the half double crochet decrease, you are going to start like a normal half double crochet by yarning over, inserting your hook into that first stitch and pulling up a loop. And now you have 3 loops on your hook as you normally would. And now you're going to insert your hook. You're not going to yarn over. Normally you would yarn over, but you're just going to insert your hook into the next stitch and pull up a loop. Now you've got 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. So again, we're going to be working over 2 stitches. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and then without yarning over, you're going to insert your hook into the next stitch and pull up a loop. That gives you 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. So again, decreasing over the next 2 stitches here, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and without yarning over, you're going to insert your hook into the next stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops. I'm going to show you that one more time. So again, we're decreasing over these next 2 stitches, yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, pull up a loop, and then not yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch after that, and pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. So go ahead and crochet around with me. We're just going to work half double crochet decreases, that is a mouthful, over 2 stitches. So every 2 stitches we are working 1 half double crochet decrease all the way around. So go ahead and crochet this round, our first round of decreases, with me. And now once you've come to the end of this round, go ahead and join with a slip stitch to the first stitch and chain 1. All right, so now grab your bobble and you're just going to pop it into the cover here. So we are going to work our very last round of half double crochet decreases with the bobble inside. All right, so we're going to work our half double crochet decreases just like we did on the previous row. So these first 2 stitches, you're going to work a half double crochet decrease, and then we're just going to continue to work over the next 2 stitches all the way around these half double crochet decreases. Now once you've made it all the way around, go ahead and join. Let's see if I can get it there. Join with a slip stitch to the very first stitch of this round. Oh. Okay, there we go. All right, and then I just take my crochet hook, I go down maybe a third of the way, and then come up through, and I'm just going to pull my tail down through here. Makes it super easy. I don't have anything to weave in. And I do this 2 or 3 times. All right, and then I'm just going to cut that end there and just kind of get it to pop back up inside so you can't see it. But that is it. Your Bobble Bauble Christmas tree ornament. There we go. is all finished. See, how cute do these guys look together? I just love them. Thank you so much for joining me today and making this really cute Christmas tree ornament with me. I hope you had fun making this, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!